إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا من سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله قولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها كل محدثة بدعة كل بدعة ضلالة كل ضلالة في النار أما بعد إخوة في الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. All perfect praise for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whom through his facilitation we have prayed us, alhamdulillah, and now we are upon another ibadah, and that is seeking knowledge. All this is from the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As announced, today we'll be doing the small treatise, the Aqeedah of Imam Bukhari, rahimahullah. Imam Bukhari, rahimahullah, he does not need any introduction. And as you know, we have our ongoing halakas every Sunday, where we're talking about the stories of the prophets, the Sahaba, and the Imams of Islam. So inshallah, we'll have maybe a full day or 2 days just on the seerah of Imam Bukhari. His seerah, there's so many benefits for everybody to benefit, inshallah. But before going into the treatise, we'd like to discuss on why the Imams or the Mashayikh will write something on Aqeedah. We should know that the Aqeedah is the base of Islam. Al-Islam, Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was sent to teach people the Aqeedah, the belief system in your heart. That's what he was sent first. As we know, Salah, the greatest ibadah, it was not given to Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam only until the 10th year. And some of the ulama, they say only until the 11 and 6 months, or 11 and 4 months, 11 years, 4 months after he was given the Ba'ath, the revelation. That's when the Salah, that's when the Isra Miraj happened. So he was sent to teach the people the belief system. What do we believe? And this is what makes us different from other religions, other ideologies. Everybody has his own ideology. This is how important the Aqeedah is. And Rasulullah, he did not stop there. Up until the last moments, he is still teaching people the Aqeedah. When he was on his deathbed, he had Salama, one of his wives. Salama was from the people who migrated to Abyssinia, from the early days of Islam. So he had her talking about the churches in Abyssinia, where they used to worship, and she was describing it, that they have, you know how they decorate the churches with the pictures and the marbles and all this. And Rasulullah, he had his head covered. He was on his bed. It's like 4 days or 5 days before his death. So he removed the cover and he said, لَعْنَ اللَّهُ الْيَهُودَ النَّصَارَ. May Allah curse the Yahud and the Nasara. اتَّخَذُوا قُبُورَ أَنْبِيَاءَهُمْ masajid. They took the graves of their prophets. In another narration, they took the graves of their prophets and their good people as masajid, as place of worship. Up until the last moments, Rasulullah is teaching people the Aqeedah, Tawheed. This is how important it is. So why would the ulama write treatises or books on Aqeedah? From the main reasons, first, as we know, ilm is an amana, it's a trust. So the ulama, they are fulfilling the trust they have, the responsibility they have. They have known the correct Aqeedah, now they're teaching the people. And this is something everybody should do. Whatever you know, no matter how small it is, you teach to the people. This is an aman. That the Ummah to Muhammad, they are the best Ummah because they enjoy the good and forbid the evil. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. This is the first reason. The second reason why the ulama write treatises on Aqeedah is that there come times or certain situations or places where the ideologies which are not upon the Sunnah, they would spread. So the ulama or the mashayikh that write these treatises to clarify this is the correct ideology, the correct Aqeedah of the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Sahaba. This is the second reason. These are the two most important reasons. Now, the books of Aqeedah, you have books which are general, books which are large, which speak about almost the whole or every tenet of Aqeedah. Then you have books which are separate on each topic, like a book on Istiwa, a book on the Masail of Takfir, a book on the Masail of Iman. The treatise we have of Imam Bukhari, rahimahullah, it is small. He did not write on every mas'ala of Aqeedah. He wrote from the most basic and the most important matters of which everybody should know. And as for those who are here last week, and for those who are here before that also, in our halakas which are going on, we've shown in the last 3 weeks the importance of following the Quran and the Sunnah. It's an obligatory, it's an obligation upon everyone that you follow Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and his companions. And for those who are not here, they can benefit from the lectures. I think the link is on the handout you have. And we say from the most important dalil to show the importance of following the Sahaba, we say that Islam, Rasulullah says, the Yahud or the Banu Israel, they divided into 72 or 73 sects. And this Ummah, they divide into 73 sects. Each one of them is in the hellfire, or all of them are going to the hellfire except one. So the Sahaba were shocked. So they asked him, Ya Rasulullah, which is this saved sect? Can you imagine at the time Rasulullah is working so hard, is gathering people upon Tawheed, he's fighting their enemies, yet he's telling them, you will split up more than the Yahud and the Nasar. 73 sects. Each one of them is upon the deviation. It does not mean they'll be in the hellfire eternally. La. It means they are upon a path which is not the path of the Sunnah, in one way or the other. So they asked him, which is the saved group? So Rasulullah says what? مَا أَنَا عَلَيْهَا الْيَوْمِ وَأَصْحَابِي. What I and my companions are upon today. This is the saved sect, meaning how they interpreted Islam, how they understood the texts, their methodology, their way. As you said, if everybody, because no Muslim would say, I don't follow the Quran and the Sunnah. No one would say this. But how do we understand it? How do we interpret it? Should we interpret it like the Rawafid, who say that the Sahaba, all of them except 7, they apostatized after Rasulullah, and that Aisha and Hafsa, they're the ones who killed Rasulullah, they poisoned him. Or that the Quran is distorted. Is this the understanding we want? No. Should you understand it like the Khawarij who make takfir on the Muslimin just because of the sins they do? La. Should you understand like the Qadariyah who say there's no Qadar? La. And all these other sects. Rasulullah says what? 73 sects. Each of them is deviant in one of the other except one. Those who follow Rasulullah and his Sahaba. And we said it is more clear in the ayah where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالسَّابِقُونَ الْأَوَّلُونَ مِنَ الْمُهَاجِرِينَ وَالْأَنصَارُ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوهُم بِإِحْسَانٍ. And the first and the foremost from the Muhajirun and the Ansar, the Sahaba.